Dodgers down to their final 3 outs, going to the bottom of the ninth.
Hits one a ton. That is gone. This is an 8-6 ball game. That is driven into the corner. It takes a bounce up against the wall. Smith is going to come all the way around Bellinger, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
The Dodgers have a miracle in their back pocket. Pollock, ground ball to third. Riley picks it up, throws to first, and that's going to do it. Close, but no cigar.
This team's got a lot of fight. We've done it all year. It's never over until it's over. You know, this is a long series. You know, we're looking up to the challenge.
We're scratching and clawing. You know, they still got to beat us a couple more times. So our only focus is on tomorrow night now and how we can, you know, find a way to win a baseball game.
In March of 2018, pitcher Julio Urias wasn't thinking about postseason baseball. The young lefty was focused on getting healthy after a serious shoulder injury, and the ensuing surgery cost him most of the 2017 season and the playoffs. Heading into 2018, Urias was still rehabbing his left shoulder and also making a cosmetic change to his other arm.
So, ese tatuaje es por tu cirugía, ¿no? Todo eso.
Sí.
Significa, ¿verdad?
Que no me haga caerme, pues, ¿me entiendes? Que digas tú, pues el león, pues yo imagino que, pues, como quien dice, el rey de la selva, que diga, bueno, aquí seguimos.
Urias' tattoos tell his life story. They're St. Jude, a nod to Julio's childhood when his mother frequently asked him to pray to the patron saint of lost causes. The clock denotes the date and time of one of the most important moments in Urias' life, his Major League debut. And today's design reflects Julio's current challenge, successfully returning from anterior capsule surgery that has cost many Major League pitchers their careers.
Pues, ahorita en la situación que yo estoy, pues un poquito complicado, ¿no? Por no estar, se podría decir, en competencia, en no estar haciendo lo que a mí me gusta, que es competir y es jugar y es salir a dar todo de mí. Me voy a poner el tatuaje, la forma como está el león, se podría decir una forma agresiva, es porque pues significa que nunca, no tengo por qué pararme, no tengo por qué rendirme. Siempre yo sé que puedo salir adelante y pues obviamente con esfuerzo y con coraje es como se sale, ¿no? Mi carrera no ha sido fácil. Obviamente la paciencia en mi carrera es algo que tengo que seguir teniendo ahora con mi cirugía. Ahorita en los malos momentos, como te digo, trato obviamente de tener cosas que me hagan a mí salir adelante, tener cosas que me motiven para salir adelante. Pues esperemos y viendo ese tatu nos motivemos más, ¿no?
It is day 12 for the Dodgers in the Texas bubble, and for the first time in 2020, they are facing some big-time adversity. Down 2-0 to the Atlanta Braves.
This is as close as a must-win that the Dodgers have had all season long. Got to go out there and get the job done today.
Whatever motivation Urias' tattoo provided proved useful as he returned to the Dodgers' Major League roster in September of 2018. During the 2020 regular season, Julio posted a 3-0 record and 3.27 ERA over 10 starts. So far this postseason, the 24-year-old lefty is 2-0, but faces another challenging situation tonight as he takes the mound for a pivotal Game 3, with his team trailing in the NLCS 2-0.
Dave, over these last handful of seasons, what have you learned about Urias
His heartbeat is next level. This guy wants to be the guy, but really has that resolve, that humility, that amazing compete. This guy's a budding superstar.
Dodgers coming to the plate here first in the first inning. They're the road team now. Mookie Betts will lead it off. He jumps on the first pitch, grounds to third. That's a fair ball. Tough play, and got him. And that's all Freddie Freeman.
They're going to challenge that, the speed of Betts. Look, for the Dodgers, they need all they can get going early to take the lead.
And he's safe. I think that's the right call. All right, leadoff man is on. Infield hit by Betts, and now Seager jumps on the first pitch. Drives it into left center, and that ball is cut off, but all the way around. In 2 pitches, the Dodgers strike first. Runner at third, 2 out. Smith trying to double the lead. Here's one well hit into center. That ball is down. Base hit for Smith. It's 2-0, and Smith is into second with a double. 2-0, Dodgers on top as Smith delivers his first LCS RBI. Here's a shot into left center field. Back at the wall. It's gone.
The Dodgers continue to pour it on with 2 outs in the first, capped by a bases-loaded Max Muncy at bat.
Here's a fly ball into right center field. Back at the wall. It is gone. Grand slam. And the first inning is historic. 11 runs on the board for the Dodgers, as they are just dropping bombs here in the first inning. Most runs in any inning in postseason history. And Julio Urias is on the mound. Urias has to throw a strike. He's walked the first 2. There's a strike. He's still just 24 years old. Came up to the big leagues, Urias, as a 19-year-old in 2016. He's pitching already in his 15th postseason game. That's amazing. Only his second start, and he strikes out Ozuna looking over the inside corner, 1 away. Here's a high fly ball into left center field. Bellinger back on the move. He is there to end the inning. That's on the inside corner. Here is a 1-2 from Urias. Strikeout number 4. Well, Urias is finished, and this kid is a star this postseason for the Dodgers.
Urias finishes with 5 strikeouts over 5 innings and allows just 1 run. In the midst of that impressive pitching performance, shortstop Corey Seager blasts his 3rd home run of the series as the Dodgers cruise to victory.
And the Braves lead in this NLCS 2-1. Urias goes to 3-0 this postseason. They hope to hand the ball to Clayton Kershaw tomorrow.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 9th inning. Atlanta 10-2. Rios on 1 and 2 grounds it to first. Freeman jogs to the bag, and the game is over. Now the Dodgers are down 3-1.
I don't know if there's going to be a meeting in the locker room, but they're going to ask themselves, look, do we have the ability to run the table?
There's a lot of guys in this room that have faced elimination games before, so we have that experience. And one thing we talked about is this is an opportunity to do something special. So everyone's embracing the challenge and ready to go.
You know, whether you're trying to close out a series or, you know, playing a life or death game, you still got to play good baseball. you know what, they still got to beat us another time. I still believe in every single guy in that clubhouse.
Dave Roberts' trust is put to the test in Game 5 as the Braves take an early 2-0 lead and threaten to add to it in the third.
Swanson, a swing and a fly ball in the short right coming in. Mookie Betts makes a shoe-top catch. Oh, what a play. Sliding in and safely is Ozuna on the sac fly. Dodgers are going to request a replay.
Did Ozuna stay on the bag until the ball was caught? I'll tell you what, I thought Ozuna was off the bag.
And he is out. No run. Sparkling athletic play by Mookie Betts. And maybe that's the spark and the turning point the Dodgers so desperately need.
Back is Pache at the wall, and it's gone. 2-1 here in the fourth inning.
And maybe coming alive a little bit as well. How big was what turned out to be a double play?
Will Smith against Will Smith. Turner at second base, Muncy at first, full count, 2 out. It's the biggest moment of the game.
And a high fly ball to left. Back at the wall, it is gone. Will Smith, the biggest swing of his young career. And the Dodgers jump on top, 4-2 here in the 6th. Kenley Jansen takes over.
The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Jansen strikes out the side. Yes, Virginia, there will be a tomorrow as the Dodgers beat the Braves tonight 7-3.
The Dodgers knowing exactly what they have to do. A victory to have a Game 7 tomorrow.
Seager and Turner to hit for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first against Max Fried. There's a fly ball to right field. Well hit toward the corner, and it is gone, a home run. Corey Seager now has 5, and the Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. And Turner with a fly ball to center field. Pache going back to the wall. He leaps, and it's gone! The Dodgers go back-to-back in the bottom of the first. First Seager, now Turner. Dodgers 2-0. Buehler through 4. So far, so good.
Here's a high fly ball into right. Back is Betts on the move, on the track. He's got it! To end the inning.
Mookie Betts has done it again.
What a catch by Mookie Betts. So Jansen is in to close it, and he's 1 strike away from forcing Game 7.
Right at Peterson, and there will be Game 7 tomorrow.
Very proud, but we're not done. We still got a lot to accomplish. We did what we had to do to force a Game 7. We got a big one tomorrow. We're gonna get prepared to come in and fight for every pitch, and find a way to win a ball game.
At the end of the day, the personal stats don't matter if you lose the last game. So tomorrow's all about coming out and winning a baseball game.
The National League pennant, it's on the line tonight, and a spot in the World Series against the Tampa Bay Rays.
And all the cliches that you could possibly use, the do-or-dies of the world, back against a wall, win or go home. So that's literally the reality of what they're in.
The Dodgers trying to make it their 3rd trip to the World Series in the last 4 years, and for the Atlanta Braves, their last trip to the World Series, 1999. But now there would be only one team standing.
When I was a kid, You know, you do think, 3-2, bottom of the ninth, game 7. But, when you're in the yard, you get retries. And so this time you don't get a retry. It's just one game, and you got to put everything on the line.
Game 5 on Friday, 2 runs in 2 innings. So it did not go well. Yet here he is 48 hours later starting game 7.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Back-to-back 4-pitch walks to open the game from Dustin May. Nightmare start for the Dodgers. And now he's got to deal with Marcell Ozuna. Grounds a base hit into left field. Acuna heads for the plate, and the Braves waste no time in game 7. RBI single, Marcell Ozuna.
Top half of the second inning. So Atlanta with a 1-0 lead, and here is Gonsolin.
Lets the 1-1 fly. Swanson lifts a fly ball to left center field. Peterson going back. Dansby, Swanson, upper deck home run. And the Braves lead it 2-0. It was Muncy who set the table for Will Smith's go-ahead home run in Game 5. He passes the baton to him here in the 3rd inning. Tying run in scoring position. First one. Smith goes after it and grounds a base hit into center field. Turner's in to score. Muncy's headed for the plate, and Smith has delivered again. A 2-run single ties the game.
But the game doesn't remain tied for long.
Into center field, that'll dunk in for a base hit for Riley. And Riley's come through to put Atlanta back in front.
And with the potential for a big Braves inning, it's up to the Dodgers defense to minimize the damage.
Shot to third, Turner comes home with it. They've got Swanson hung up. Turner will dive, and now the throw to third, they get him there. They get 2 on the base paths. Blake Trinan does stay in. It's only the 2nd time that he's pitched 3 consecutive days all year. Freddie Freeman lifts this one way up there. It's like Betts didn't see it at first. Now goes back, jumps, and he does it again. Mookie putting his stamp all over the NLCS defensively.
Mookie Betts saves a run. And we'll see how this game plays out. Maybe he saved the season.
Pinch hitter here, Kike Hernandez. It's another guy who's had some big postseason moments. 7 career postseason homers. Hernandez hits one in the air, left center field. This game is tied. His 8th career postseason home run, and it's 3-3 in the 6th inning of Game 7.
Now we're down to the final 3 innings or so. Julio Urias is now on in relief for the Dodgers. Julio just a couple of nights ago threw 101 pitches.
Top of the order with Acuna coming up. He pops it up. Julio Urias, who the Dodgers plan to lean on as this game moves later and later. Goes 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. The bottom of the 7th inning here in Game 7. Base is empty, 2 out. He faces Bellinger. And a 3-3 game is 2-1. Backdoor to catch the corner, strike 2.
That was a backdoor cutter of the ages right there.
Reigning MVP, who's not had kind of season he envisioned.
One swing changes all of that.
No question about it. This time he hits the ball to deep right field. Cody Bellinger has done it, and the Dodgers lead in Game 7.
Probably the most important 2-out hit of the series so far. Now the wheels are turning for Dave. how he wants to finish this game. With who? Could it be Urias the rest of the way?
Clinging to a one-run lead, Dave Roberts decides to stay with the hot hand and brings Julio Urias back out for the ninth to try to close out the series.
Dodgers would love to see Urias finish this thing. 2 up, 2 down in the ninth inning. And up comes Austin Riley. Can he keep the Braves alive here in Game 7? Towering fly ball. The Dodgers come from behind in the series. They come from behind in Game 7, and they win the National League pennant. For the third time in 4 years, the Dodgers are going to the World Series. Give the Dodgers credit. They had all the pressure on them, and they're going on with a chance for some redemption.
Dave Roberts, I believe you are familiar with the Warren C. Giles National League Championship Trophy.
I'm just so proud of these guys. It's been a crazy year. Guys away from their families, social injustices. Our fans are stuck together. These guys are stuck together. But for the Dodger fans that are here, the ones that aren't here, we love you. We're thinking about you. And this year is our year. This is our year.
The MVP of the 2020 National League Championship Series, Corey Seager.
We've worked our ass off all year, following protocols, being away from family at times, being here in the bubble, quarantined. It hasn't been easy, and we've been up to the challenge, and we're sticking with it, and we're going to keep going.
Congratulations. The LA Dodgers are your National League champions.
I'm going to sleep for a while, I'll tell you that, because this was a grind. I mean, when you're locked in for every pitch for a 7-game series with no days off, it takes its toll on you. But you know what? We know what's at stake. We know what's in front of us. We know the opportunity that we have, and we'll unwind and let our minds take a little breather tomorrow, and then we'll be ready to go on Tuesday.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Backstage Dodgers as the 2020 title quest continues in the Fall Classic. On the next Backstage Dodgers, the two best teams in baseball face off in the World Series.